Howdy folks, welcome to Minecraft's latest Snapshot 20W19A. Now, before we get started, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to become part of the fam today, and leave a comment on what you think about the Snapshot. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So, now, in this Snapshot there weren't too many changes, but I'll go through pretty much the ones I thought were worth mentioning. So, first and foremost, you might notice now that we have little patches of gravel and blackstone appear every now and then. So if you'll see right over here, there's a prime example. I haven't been able to find much of the actual blackstone, but you can find these little gravel spots pretty commonly now. Over here I believe we have another one. Yeah, right there. So they can spawn in pretty much any of the biomes, so just be aware of that. And like I said, blackstone can spawn randomly throughout all these. Now, another little thing they added, another little nifty trick. If you head to the statistics, you'll see that they added a distance by strider. Little, if I can find it here. Should be right here. Distance by, yeah, right here. So you'll see that they actually added a distance by strider. So now it actually tracks how much blocks you have traveled through riding your strider. So if we actually go ahead and spawn one out. Saddle, oh man, and a gas spawn. We're just gonna go ahead and kill him. Alright, so if we go ahead and spawn a strider and we ride it, let's see, and then fishing rod, I forgot how it was. The fungus here. So if we go ahead and just ride it for a little bit, let's see, that should be good. If we look at the statistics now, we'll see that it has changed a bit, so 21.17 meters, or blocks in other words. So, just a little nifty change. I think it was a good addition. Now, we'll go over pretty much all of the changes. That's pretty much all they added. There wasn't anything really much. So, give it just a second and we'll go on to what they changed. Alrighty, so heading over here, you might see one of these bastions. Now, I want to mention that these have become a bit more rare now. They reduced the spawn capability, or the spawn probability of them actually pretty much spawning. So now they're a bit less common. It's a subtle change, but I'm sure you'll see it. Actually, this is probably the only one I've found while traversing through the nether. So I can definitely notice the change. I know you guessed. Come on, man. And another change they added was pretty much if we head to one of these, actually this is why I was over here. So previously, whenever you bonemealed the vines, you were able to pretty much elong them to all the way to the bottom. Now when we actually bonemeal them, they only do a little bit. So they do about, I think, 1 to 5 blocks at most. So it's kind of random. As you see, there's only one that time, one that time, one that time. That time it was like 3. So yeah, it's just a nice little subtle change. It also works with the warped vines, or twisted vines, I forgot what they're called. And the other change they actually add, if we go ahead and go into creative, but first off, let me get a shear. Hopefully these guys don't kill me. I'm pretty sure they will. We're gonna go ahead and get over here just to be safe. Previously, you were not able to actually get these, so if we just did our game mode 2 survival, not spectator, survival, there you go. We can now shear these and get them. So actually have a block. Hi. Oh, they're gonna attack me, aren't they? So yeah, just little subtle changes like that. You can also do these with the Nether Sprouts. So as we'll see right here, you can now get them. Nice and dandy. So the other change here. Let's go back to creative before they kill me. All right. So the other changes that they had in mind was pretty much they tweaked the spawning of mobs more closely to pretty much adhere the mob caps. So you won't have as many mobs spawn, kind of. I don't know exactly how that works, so don't quote me on that one. But one thing they did change is with the fish, they now have their own like mob category. So just a nice little subtle change. Additionally, the last change you can have is, let's see what happens if we actually spawn a villager. I'm not sure if anything will happen before I get a text. So previously, villagers were only able to spawn the iron golems if they were farmers, and I forgot what others. But now it doesn't matter. Okay, so it doesn't matter what their actual profession is. So they could be the armor smith, or pretty much the leather worker, any of those, pretty much any actual like any of their work. So regardless of their profession status or latest working time. So now it doesn't matter how long they've been working or what their profession is, they will always spawn a iron golem. So nice little subtle change, but that's really the basic gist of what this snapshot consists of. It's not a major one, but I thought it's worth mentioning, since I'm sure you'll notice it as you continue on forward through this match, throughout this game, pretty much. So, anyways, guys, on that note, we're gonna end things off here. I have a an empty spot. Well, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. As per usual, make sure to leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe to become part of the fam today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.